Thank you. Okay. Hello everyone. Thank you for coming to BSL class. Before we start, my mic, Susan mic, is not working, broken, so you can't speak. So I will attempt to for Susan today. Yes, I will be speaking for her today. Yes, for hearing people to understand what I'm saying. You're welcome. Okay, can you see this? Fine. This one sign is InterSign Walker. On the cheat. If you fill in there on your cheat. But if it no intent like quest, you can do this on your cheat. Yes. Hand badger. You bend your finger and you just eat in your hand. Like this. Make sure you take a bite. Make sure you actually bite. It's showing that you actually bite through the hamburger. Hot dog. In BSL, you're not really sign in actual sign language, but you're using the basic sign language, say hot, God. There's sign language for hot and sign language for God. So you put two together, you got hot dog. Now, I'm assuming you already have hot dog. Yeah. Yes. All throughout the UK, just hot dog. Sandwich. Yeah, so many different sign language. I see some people sign sandwich, or sandwich. Two different sounds, different type of sign language, and different sign language. Yeah. So, all within the region. But for me, I prefer this one, this sign language. It's much better. For me, from British, where she's from in London, you go have that sign language, just a Finnish spell only. But where I live in Scotland, we have different sign language. And my sign language is this. Castle. From Scotland. Castle. Yes. Very separate from London. For me, I just never use that word. Just Finnish spell only. TACO. Noodle. You can't sign for intest like this. Noodle. Two finger close as a hoop and put it towards the bottom to your mouth. Noodle. But if you say oh yeah, pot noodle, yes. Pot noodle, yes. But in no intest, like quest, you can do this. That's what you do right here. Like this. Ed. One or two different sign languages. You know which one. And you see you can less. Why you sound that way? She will show you more understanding. In the olden time, a long time ago, edge as a spoon for actually overflow the edge, yes. With the bed, yes, it's the edge and shoulder. You talk about edge and shoulder. Toast and edge. They actually chop off and you dip it and eat it. That's an olden game and still use that game. Salt, just like region only. Salt. Salt. Same for pepper. Same for pepper. The same that region, just like that region only. You do that for pepper or salt. But if you want to say pea salt, then you're in like pepper. You go after that region it. Just say pea salt, it become pepper. Yeah. Meat. They have so many different signs for her sign is this. On the net. On the side of your net. And you twist it like this. And you thumb it into your net. But for beef, it's this. That's a sign for beef. A little bit different. Meat and beef is slightly different, but similar. Carrot. Same for the American salad, exactly the same. Carrot. Same as American salad. 2 times carrot. Make sure you turn your wrist 2 times for carrot. Cabbage. And never use this much, to be honest. It's more like a funny spelling only. But if you see the on the internet, it shows you this sign language. I don't know if that old sign language or not. I don't know. This is sign for cabbage from the internet. But she more prefers to find spell only. Spaghetti. And very rare using less. Because until you really don't choose that sound numbers, just find the spell only. But unless through the internet it's so through the quite hard in VR, but they will show you anyway. And that is good that same height as this. Again, you don't know if we are using old sound numbers or not. But this has come from the internet to find. Pizza. Really good. I love this pizza. There's two different ways of sound number. All you do is just say PZ. And other one is a little vegan and do this. You just say pizza with this motion. Pizza. But a lot of people say PZ is the better. Sushi. This is the same for America. Same salami for America. But it can be a little bit confused for low intense finish. Right. But that's scary on sushi. It's the same as American sandwich. Yeah. Potato. There's so many signs for that word. I see some people saying this. That's my sign language. My sign this. Potato. Or the other sign language is this. Potato. Potato. So two different sign languages, and you can pick one. But again, there's so many different sign languages for this. Yeah. Juice. All you do is put your finger in your pinky and just on your cheek, on your side of your lip, just on your side of your lip, and move to your right swipping on your pinky. But just for your lip, on your lip, towards your cheek, out. Yeah. But if you can't have no intent like a quest, you can do that or this. So there's two ways you can if you're using Quest or other VR. Cola. The left vegan is CC for Coca-Cola. In BSL, we know that when you're talking about that word Coca-Cola, so very quick for CC Coca-Cola. The same for me, yes. I sang Coca-Cola, the same. They're all in Finland, UK, they're all the same. Beer. Just use your fist in your handle and just pour it going upwards. And gung, 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 gung. Ah. But always take responsibility when you're drinking. Wine. You can do that. Wine. Wine. That's a really like sign language. You can do that. But if you can't do that in VR, you can do that. That's accessible as well. But that's no intent, that's just for Quest or other VR. Champagne. For me, I'm not going to person for that sort of thing. But I can use that sign as well. This is a sign for champagne. The reason why is you pop the core and let all the wine come out. So you're celebrating. Yeah. Milk. This is the real right sign language. You do this for milk. Why? Because the cow, the udder, you squeeze out the cow udder and that core motion give milk, and that is the reason why I do that. Sugar. Really, for me, a little bit confused for sugar. On the cheek, for lemon, you get confused with the word lemon, but I think it's better to use this word, two from there, and you shake it. Better to be separate. The lemonade and sugar, they get easy to get confused with the fetch. Is that finished? Okay. Now you can try to remember if you try again. If you could get go worry, it's not a case. You just try your best, and we will show you again. What's the sound for this? Water. Good. For intent, you do this on your downwards towards your cheek. On your cheek. For no intent, like quest, you can do that. Same motion on your cheek. What's the sound for this? Hamburger. Yes. You're using a C shape in your hand and you eat, but make sure you actually bite. So you make motion, you bite, so you're actually eating the hamburger. Hot God, what's the sound for this? Yeah. And we go have a sound for BSL, but we do have two separate ones, one for hot and one for God. And you put two of them together, you end up hot dog. Sandwich, sound for sandwich. Yeah. Yeah. There's so many different sounds, a different way of using that sound language for sandwich. You can do that, or this. This, or this. So two different ways. But again, there's so many different types of where you are in UK, they have different sign language for this. Yes, yeah. For her, you just fill the spell only. Just TACO. But where I come from Scotland, we have a sign for this. That's a sign in Scotland only for my sign language for tattoo. Like this. Noodle. Yep. First, so two finger your thumb like in a sector, hold at the bottom and one towards up towards your mouse and mouth. But if you're using the quest, you can do this. Quest only, you can do that. Yeah, because of the limits use. You can't go much beyond that. That's the sound for head. You can do two finger, bend finger, and you do this motion. But head. And you use the left hand to fish at the S shape. The butt walk. Shout. So, let me again. In real life, let me again. Shout. 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 That's the sound for meat. Yeah. And you let. And the side and let, you're doing this motion for meat. Yeah. Carrot. Yeah. Very good. Two times. Carrot. Cabbage. For her, it's just a friendly spell only. You can see the only link that it sounds this is something for cabbage and then collect, but you don't know if the all sound numbers you don't know, so but it better be just for Finless Bay only. Finless Bay only for this, yeah. Again, just a Finless Bay only. Yeah, really like so then collect a hand folded like a flat hand, and you do that motion for spaghetti, and that forming can let vigor that she foul. But again, she got to know if it all sound numbers or not, so it's just sure. For her, it's just Finless Bay only. Peter? Yeah. PJs, yeah. Peter. Peter away. Sister? Yep. That's a sign for sister. Yeah. First, two funnel on top and then you crush. But that can be confused with no intent crash. For yes. Potato. That's the sign for potato. Yes. Yeah, different way you can do this. You can do that. Is my sign language from Scotland. You do that for potato. And another word is this. Potato. Juice. What's the sign for juice? Okay, close it to your mouth on the side, and you pinking swift away on your right of your cheek or left, in my which way. But if it no intent, or you can quest, you can do this. Both way and that or this is fun. Cola, what's sign for cola? People will easily understand the seeing this sound of CC because I use a CC for Coca-Cola, and you will know right away it means Coca-Cola for 2cc. Yeah. What's the sound for beer? And you just crush it fast on a beer handle and you just going upwards like this. That's the motion. That's the sound numbers for beer. Again, keep responsible when you keep drinking alcohol. Wine, what's the sound for wine? And you do this one for wine. You use that full Y shape in your hand and you do this motion. This is a sign for wine. Champagne. That's a sign for champagne. Yeah. And the holder on the net of champagne, you use a knife or anything and pop the core, and that core will come out, and all the way pouring out, that will make it look like a champagne that you pop out. What's the sign for milk? Yeah. You do this motion for milk. And really, that's how you sign for milk. But if you're not using intent, like Quest or other, that is okay, that is fine. We understand with this. But make sure is one go up and the other one go down, so the inlet motion of the milk. What's the same for sugar? It closing sound like for lemonade, but not in VR because it's a little bit more difficult to see and you squeeze it on the cheek. But I think it better to use this sound number for sugar. Okay, that's all for this. Well done, everyone. Pod. Now, ready to keep a photograph? Yep.